Welcome into another one-on-one session here at OKPreps Media Days. I'm Michael Knight, sitting down now with Carl Albert, senior quarterback Ben Harris. He is a senior, so after this year, he's going to graduate because it feels like you've been around forever, man. Let's start right there. You've been here since you were a freshman, thrown into the fire, very first varsity game. Fast forward to right now, 41-1, 3 state championships. You're about to start that last journey. What's the last 3 years been like for you?
Just meeting that first group of seniors. It was 14 games flew by. I still see them. They're off playing wherever they're playing at in college ball right now. Sophomore year, we lose Rabbit, but that was a good group. And last year, probably my favorite group. Since I've been with them since freshman year when they were sophomores. Just the memories. Just realizing we have it special, it's tradition. That's what's expected at Carl Albert. And I'm happy that I've been the quarterback there for 3 years, going on 4. It's just been a blessing.
Why is Carl Albert different? Because there's a lot of other teams that have good athletes, good coaches, but that's the difference between Carl Albert and some of those other teams that win a championship here and there. You guys have a dynasty going on right now, and it seems like it's just a culture. It's literally the definition of a championship program. Why is it so different at Carl Albert?
I just think, every school teaches camaraderie, but I just think that's the most important thing. You could run the same play over and over again, and you just if I got the line, for example, you got to have the line for the running back to run through. You can't just pitch them the ball. So just them having your back, everyone on your team, doesn't matter if they're a bench player or a starter, they're just going to give, whenever they get in, they're going to do the most just so they can get 1 yard, and then, that just carries on throughout the game. And, coaches put us in the right spot, and we've been blessed to have great players and great coaches just to put us in the right spots.
Last year, obviously, coming into your third season, you have the winning streak. How much did that add? Look, you're at Carl Albert, you're expected to win anyway, but at the same time, the winning streak obviously was a big storyline. How much added pressure was that to deal with throughout the season?
Man, I don't think there was any pressure added. It was just we're like every other team. We slipped up and we had a bad game. That's going to happen. It hadn't happened in a while, but it was bound to happen, and I'm glad it happened, and we needed that setback because I felt like we were getting a little ahead of ourselves, we can do it again. Just losing, just made it feel like we're not unbeatable. We can be beaten. So that whole practice, I don't know who we played after that, but that practice, the whole week, we were just we're not doing that again because that felt awful. So we just, grinded and came out victorious in the end.
You're able to win another state championship. You beat Bishop McGuinness to get a fourth straight title. Your third. Going into this off season, how much has it helped knowing that you know what you're doing? You have a lot of guys coming back that know what they're doing, because this offseason has obviously been very different, very strange. You haven't been able to do as many team activities. How much does it help having that experience and being able to keep the other guys accountable, because maybe your coaches can't do as much because they're not in the same building?
We'll meet up at the turf and we'll throw all the time. I'll drive and go pick up guys. I got a truck. I'll go get 4 guys at a time. We'll throw for about 2 hours. We do that almost every day. Just the work we put in behind in the off season, that's the most important stuff that matters. Of course, installing your game plan, but the off season stuff is really where you get that chemistry building, with your receivers and your running backs. And for me, for the defense, it'd be all 11 guys. But for me, it's mainly receivers and running backs. Just be out there throwing with them. Just put it in spots where I know they can catch it. And, just keep working.
Going into 2020, obviously the goal is to continue winning, get another championship. But at the same time, again, you're looking at history. You have an opportunity to win 5 straight. It's only happened once in Carl Albert history. What would it mean? Obviously that's the goal. But for you personally, to be able to go out with 4 straight titles as QB1, and then also to add to that legacy with a 5th straight, what would it mean for you?
I mean, it means a lot. This, like, people think, like, going in my senior year, like, we're going for that 5th straight. But, like, I'm really focusing on this year. Just, like, it's your senior year. We got to enjoy it. It's my last year to hopefully get a D1 offer, So this is my chance just to really show everyone what I got. I mean, I feel like I haven't been doing it recently. I feel like I have a lot more in the tank. So I feel like this is the last year I can do it. So, I mean, I'm just going to leave it all out on the field. But it mean a lot to get that 5th straight ball.
How excited are you with the weapons that you have? I mean, you mentioned being able to showcase your talents. You have a couple, thoroughbreds in the backfield with you with Buddy and with Javion, but at the same time, you also have some weapons at receiver, and you can even throw the ball to either one of those backs. How excited are you to open up things a little bit offensively this year?
Oh yeah, we've already talked about it. I mean, we're pumped about it. We got Kobe out there. I mean, so there's some incoming juniors that really have been blowing my mind, which how much they've been working, like Lamarion Curry and Xavier Thomas and Xavier Ware. I mean, they've been putting. I mean, they know that it's my last year, so they're gonna go all out for me my last year. So I mean, just having those guys, they're not gonna. I don't think they'll play defense, so they'll be healthy on the offensive side of the ball. So I'm just pumped.
Now, finally, you know what it takes to win a state championship. There's been a whole lot of talk about it, but what has to – I mean, look, the bullseye couldn't be any bigger on Carl Albert at this point. All eyes are on the Titans. What has to happen for you guys to keep that focus, to not let a repeat of last year happen where you think you have what it takes to just coast? What has to happen for you guys to get the job done and win a 5th?
Just every day, just can't get complacent. We gotta every day, even if we're not playing a good team. I mean, we gotta come out and practice like it's our last practice. I mean, that's the most important thing. Is just every day, day in, day out, we gotta give it our all. It'll all come out in the end.
Well, look, on paper, they certainly are the favorites going into the season. And look, until somebody beats them, you're not going to win 5A until someone knocks off Carl Albert. Ben, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. Congratulations on the career so far. I know it's not done. He is going to graduate. You are going to graduate this year, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he'll be done after this season. So the rest of you guys can chill out. He'll be gone. But he definitely has one more season in the works. So looking forward to seeing what you and the Titans do this year, man.
Yes, sir. I'm excited.
He's Ben Harris. I'm Michael Knight, and this has been another one-on-one session here at OKPreps Media Days.